Okay, so we're live.
We're live again.
But we're not live.
We're alive. This is recorded.
Yes. So I'm Jennifer. This is Dave.
I'm Dave.
Yeah.
And that's Jennifer.
Yeah. We've done this a million times.
Yeah.
Because our camera, laptop, my shirt, the mic all hate us. I can't wear an orange shirt apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're here for updates. That's what we're here for. We're gonna let you guys know what we've been doing since last time you see
Yes.
which was National Maker Fair in
Yes.
DC, and that was June.
Yes.
That was last year. Because we've been working hard, right? So this is our guy that we took there, and this is our quizzer.
Our quizzer.
So why don't you be the lovely assistant and show them what the quizzer is? So Dave designed the quizzer, and this is a kit that people would build and learn electronics, but also play.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really the big thing.
Yeah, we don't just, it's not just about, slaving away over a hot soldering iron.
Even though some of us like to do that.
True. So we have multiple options.
Yes.
Okay, so what's this guy do? Ooh,
I can't talk today. So this is like a Jeopardy game. If you've played with it before, you can. There's lots of games you can use with this. We had at the last Maker Faire, we had.
Three versions.
Yes, we had 3 versions, but with this configuration, we had questions, animal questions like, what's the largest ape, and how many legs does an arachnid have, and stuff like that. As you can see. And if she pushes her button, if I push my...
Okay. Good.
If I push my button first, she can't push hers.
Right. Well, I can push mine, it doesn't
It
work.
doesn't.
So it's push up.
Right.
That's why it's called a quizzer.
Exactly.
Okay, so this was fun. This was actually fun, but we had people try it out, and
Lots and lots and lots of people. Thank you very
it was
much.
great, but that was a lot of people.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, we probably had a couple hundred people come to our booth.
At least,
Yes.
maybe on the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of people, which was awesome because then we got to see what we needed to improve, and that was mostly these switches here.
Right. That was the biggest problem.
So these are 3 position switches, both of these, and one of them acts as power. So, and it uses those 2 positions, and then when you hit one of these guys, this guy resets it. And to reset it though, you have to push it all the way.
Right.
And then to play, you have to push it back.
Right. And the reason we ended up with 3-way switches versus 2-way switches is because of the cost.
Yeah, they're cheap.
We were just really trying to keep the cost down on this, and it ended up not working out.
Right. Because this got annoying real quick.
Especially with the younger kids when they would come and play with it.
Because and you can see, where is it? This guy got cracked. Because the first thing a kid does when they see a switch is wail on it, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, slow down, we're like, let's play first. So that was a learning experience.
Yes, it was. And so we went back and
so we were like, we gotta get real switches.
Right. And keep the price down as much as we could.
But switches are expensive.
Yes.
Yeah. So those off-screen ones now, these are, I say 70 cents, you said 80 cents.
70 or 80 cents, yes.
Yeah, so they were, under $1 each.
Right.
And this is our new configuration, fancy. So this big black one, and I'm kind of, okay, this one is the on button.
Which they're both push button now.
Yes, so 1 click, and it's very obvious on, and the on button just stays on.
Right.
And that one was $1.40.
$1.40 for the black one, and for the other
and this reset one is a little reset one.
Right, and it was 99 cents.
Yeah, about $1.
Yeah.
So that, considering how much of the other pieces cost, that actually was a big jump.
Yes, it was.
But we decided we needed to spend that money because otherwise you would hate it after
Yes.
about 5 minutes. And we don't want this to be a kit that you throw into the closet.
And never use. We want you to play games with
Yeah.
it.
So another thing is, so we have these lovely push buttons all tangled up. I did a great job on that. That's pretty
Yes, you
amazing.
did. You should have seen the last video.
Right. Yeah.
It took us 3 days to get the stuff untangled.
But not continuous days.
Right,
We
that's
just
good.
didn't want to bother with it. So these little post guide things. I wonder if I just hold down this reset button. So these little post guide things. This is actually hard.
Yeah, I know.
So these little post guide things. What they do is, so you can change it out. So you can have different things.
Right.
Right. And so the most obvious thing was the game show or
Right.
any trivia kind of, thing.
Hmm.
We think this would be good for a classroom or just hanging out with people.
Right, right.
And, you can make studying a lot more fun if you it's the same thing, but like once you turn it into a game, it's,
Right.
it's not barter anymore.
And I was thinking you could also use it for like Trivia Pursuit.
Yeah.
So if instead of it being one team or the other answering the question, you have somebody ask the question,
Right.
and then whoever's team pushes the button first.
Yeah. So you can have 3 teams basically.
Yeah.
rotate.
Right. Yeah. And that'd be a lot of fun.
So, but these terminals, basically what's happening is anything that completes the circuit
Right.
first will light up one of the lights.
We'll latch that side. Yes.
Oh, is that the fancy
Yeah. It's
technical
It's a
term?
soft latch
Latching?
kind of.
It's a soft latch. Fancy. So yeah, I mean, you can make any game that did that would complete the circuit.
Right.
So, we think there's a lot of possibilities.
Right.
Yeah. So we wanted to make it so it could do more than just what we showed you. And actually, I think we're going to try to have a second version for this one as well at the World Maker Fair.
Yes, we will have another version and we updated this yet again.
Yes, because so part of this is a solder kit, so you learn how
Right.
to solder. But these little chips, these little integrated circuit chips, we're going to surface mount.
Right, we're going to surface mount them so that you don't have to solder them in.
And originally I was against that, which is why this one is not yet surface. But then I decided it was a good idea because if you're beginning soldering, it's very easy to put these in backwards. And once they're soldered in backwards, it's very hard to get them out.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing,
And
you destroy the board.
And this is a, about $30 kit.
Yep.
Did we include batteries in the price?
Yes, no.
Okay. About a $30 kit.
Yes, no.
We're going to try to get batteries into the $30. We'll see what happens.
Right.
Yeah, but because we're trying to make it as complete as possible. It doesn't come with a soldering iron
No.
or solder, but everything else we're trying to put in the kit so you don't have to then be like, oh, I got to go buy more things.
Right.
You know.
And part of the price, too, is the training that you're going to get.
Right, because it's not just sticking it on. It's not just a kit.
Right.
So you actually learn things, and like I said, because you can replace these, you can build your own thing off of it.
Right. And while you're putting it together, there'll be experiments that you do. So you'll learn a lot of kits you buy, it just has the assembly instructions.
And not very good ones a lot.
Some of them are not very good ones.
Yeah.
And so what we're including is we're giving you theory. So you'll learn about Ohm's law, and you'll learn about, all the different components. In this one, you'll have some sessions on digital logic.
But you could put it together without knowing those things. So you
Right.
could just depending on how much you want to get into it.
Right. So if you just want to put it together, there will be
Yeah,
an
just
assembly video as well as instructions that will be written in English, not in some other language. And
Yes, we are going after the English market since that's kind of our thing.
right. And you'll be able to assemble it right away if you want. If you're halfway decent with soldering, you'll be able to put it together in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, and even if this is your first one, we made the board easy to do.
Right.
Like, it's very much in line. Like you do a line and then you can do
Right.
another line. So we made it as easy to do as we could, and it's actually Oh yeah, the power. So this is one thing that we updated. We added this header for the power, so you could
So,
change
yeah,
the
show it
power.
here, 'cause you're,
What? Yeah.
or we're both blocking it.
Yeah, we're
See.
the wrong colors.
Yeah, so yeah.
Well, I had a perfectly good orange shirt, but the video
Okay,
didn't like
good.
that.
There we go. It's backwards.
It's like, lean back. Where was I?
The header.
The header. Oh yeah, and then if you could bring that guy over. We weren't sure, like with these LEDs, if you would be able to see them without them being tall, but that was not a problem.
No, it wasn't.
So this new one, we had everything soldered right on the board. You know, you can put it right up against it, and that kind of makes it easier.
Yeah, it does. It makes it a lot easier.
So other than the surface mount, we're also going to make the board a little bit bigger.
Right.
And that will support the on button a little better. The on button that doesn't want to show up. But also completely covered this sticky pad that's on the back of the
Battery.
on the battery. So yeah, so the way it will work is you just peel off the paper on the sticky pad. You'll be able to put it smack on this battery pack, and then if you want to, you could buy the optional case to put it in.
Correct.
But it works perfectly fine without the case.
Right,
you
it
know.
does.
Just makes it spiffier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's is that all the updates?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, that's all the updates on the Quizzer, which we will be showing at the World Maker Fair
Mm-hmm.
on October 1st and 2nd. So if you're in Queens, New York during that time, come say hi to us and check it out and let us know what you think.
We'll also be showing another quizzer that we'll talk about in probably the next video.
Yes, I think the next one.
And
Yes, and that is more stuff we learned from the National Maker
yes,
Fair.
it is.
So from each of these maker fairs we go to, we see what people like and what they want to improve on, and then we do those things.
Yes.
So I think we should wrap it up there. With 12 minutes isn't bad. We're pretty good.
A lot better than the first one that we made was an hour. So
Yeah, you know, try to keep these short. All right, so you guys will see us soon, hopefully.
Yes.
Come back and see us, please. Yeah. All right.
come by and say hello if you watch the video. It'd be
Yeah.
nice to know somebody's watching it.
Don't sound desperate. All right, so yep, that's this video, and we'll be talking about our new Quizzer version, not this Quizzer,
Right.
but a new version, separate.
Right.
Yep. All right, you can stop it now.
Goodbye.